Hey, what's up everyone? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We have best bets for NBA on Friday, May 5th, 2023. We have NBA player prop spreads, over-unders, money lines here for you today. We got game number 3 between the Denver Nuggets and the Phoenix Suns. And we also got game number 3 between the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers here on this Friday night. If you guys are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. We are on the road to 7,000 subscribers. We're trying to climb up to 10,000 is our long-term goal, I should say. Appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving here at the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. You guys are the best. We have a nice slate on tap here for you today. So we got the 2 games. We got 3 picks. We got 2 regular picks. Then we have a same game parlay that we're going to put a full unit on. It's plus 102 odds. Really excited to get after it as far as that goes. If you guys like, drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Speaking of our comment cappers, last couple nights we had lit picks calling Andrew Wiggins over 1.5 threes. Warriors money line parlay plus 120 odds. Was able to cash that. We had lit picks also the night before calling the Boston Celtics -5 in the first half. Cash that. We also had Justin McKelvey from Wednesday night also calling the Red Sox Blue Jays over 9.5 runs. Was also able to cash that. So great calls from our comment cappers. As far as our stream results, I'm going over results from the last couple days because we weren't able to do so in the last video. We ended up going 1-1 on Wednesday night. We cashed Marcus Smart over 16.5 PAs, points assists. He finishes with 17. We missed on Tobias Harris over 16.5 points. He finishes with 16. A lot of you probably cashed it. So a lot of you should have went 2-0 because his line moved down to actually 14.5 when Embiid was ruled in the lineup. Unless you guys ended up missing on Smart. The blowout, caused problems there. We easily cashed both those plays if it wasn't a huge blowout. But what can you do? Last night in the NBA, Lakers and the Warriors, we were 0-2 in that game. The blowout didn't help us. And we got some really bad news on Kevon Looney before the game started. He had a sickness he was dealing with, but he still played some minutes. He played 11 minutes, guys. He got 8 rebounds. It was super annoying. If he gets his normal workload, obviously he cashes that line pretty easily. And D'Angelo Russell didn't get that again. It was a 30-point blowout. So it's absolutely ridiculous, guys. We're going to stay with the process that's got us here. We're 32-17 over our last 49 picks in the NBA playoffs. I'm not worried, guys. It's just annoying. Sometimes you got to deal with it and go through a couple of these days. We're here for the marathon, not the sprint, guys. But one last thing I wanted to touch on, our Straight Fire MVPs. We've gotten a bunch of new signups. I just wanted to give a shout out to these names. We got Opchi, newest Straight Fire MVP. We got Gary Banks, also our newest Straight Fire MVP, and Mabia Oseko, also our newest Straight Fire MVP. So I wanted to say thank you guys for signing up for that. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section and description. Great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. It's just $3.99 per month. You get early access to our picks, and that's probably the best thing. You get some custom emojis, a badge next to your name, and roll color in the Discord. And like I said, great way to support the channel. All right, let's get after it today, guys. Let's get right into our picks. Enough of that spiel. We got some work to do here. Let's get right into our picks here. At number 1, we're going right back to Marcus Smart over 16.5 points plus assists, -122 odds here on FanDuel. So, guys, I still love this play. If they're not going to move the line, we're going to stay right on it, right? 14 shots for Mr. Marcus Smart in game number 2, 5 potential assists. Obviously, only played really 3/4 of action, just the 27 minutes because of the blowout. So as long as this game could be somewhat close, which is pretty much a pick'em game, we should see, Smart, be able to get his normal minutes. He should definitely cash this line, in my opinion. He's cashed this in 7 out of 8 games so far in the playoffs, which you'll obviously see that. 20 out of his last 26 playoff games. 10 out of his last 13 games versus the Philadelphia 76ers. So a lot of really positive things here with Marcus Smart. I loved his aggressiveness in game number 2. He's shooting the ball great. Only got 2 assists. I think that'll improve here in game 3. I think look for more assists here from Smart. I don't see him just putting up 2 assists. I do like his point line, obviously, again, but I'd like to have both here. I think he's very capable of racking up the assist. And looking for that. Last series versus Atlanta, we saw him average 12.5 shots per game. So obviously, if he's getting that type of volume, if he's getting 12 to 13 shots in this game, he can get you 8, 9 potential assists. That's going to be enough volume for us to get here, and I believe he'll get there pretty easily versus the 76ers team. Like I said, please just, for once, just keep this game close. This game should not be a 30-point blowout on either side. It just shouldn't. Like the last couple nights, shouldn't have been either, but it's just crazy. You can't keep it within 20 points. Drives me nuts, guys, but what can you do? But I think Smart gets it here. I see him bouncing back, like I said, more in the assist category, like just 2 last game. And I see him getting there. So we'll take it there for our number 1 pick. We're going Marcus Smart over 16.5 points plus assist, minus 122 odds here on FanDuel. And we're going back to another play that we played and hit on. Again, it's not going to adjust the line. We're going to stay right on it. We're going DeAndre Ayton under 9.5 rebounds here for the Phoenix Suns, minus 108 odds here on FanDuel. Now he is playing at home, which makes it a little bit more scary, I guess, in some senses, because the Nuggets probably won't shoot quite as good on the road. However, if you look at the numbers here on Ayton, there's a lot of things to like. Ayton in game number 1 of the series, just 7 rebounds, just 9 rebound chances. That's incredibly significant. Well, he followed it up with a very similar performance in game number 2. 8 rebounds, just 11 rebound chances in game 2. 4 of those were offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds to me are somewhat lucky, right? I don't think he gets 4 offensive rebounds again. And if he does, I might just scream. But the fact that he only got 4 defensive rebounds makes this one just like we got to play this, right? I think here, again, I just see him going under. The Nuggets here have allowed the fewest rebounds per game on the season. The 3rd fewest also on the road. So they still shoot the ball pretty good on the road. They still don't allow a ton of rebounds on the road, which I like seeing that. And we've seen 4 games this year for the Nuggets for the Suns versus the Nuggets with Kevin Durant on the floor. So what I want to focus on with this bet, we talked about it in game 1. Kevin Durant is grabbing a lot of the rebounds. So in 4 games for the Phoenix Suns versus the Nuggets with Kevin Durant and DeAndre Ayton, Ayton has had 10, 7, 5, and 8 for rebounds. Going well under in 3 of these. And the only one that he had 10 in, Jokic wasn't playing. So very significant when you look at that. He's not even really getting that close. He's not grabbing defensive rebounds, really. Like I said, the only reason he got somewhat close last game in game 1, which we still cashed that, was just because of the offensive rebounds. Without that, he finishes with like 5 or 6 rebounds again. So I love this play. I think we're getting great value on it. Ayton doesn't play a crazy amount of minutes. The most amount of minutes we've seen him play in these playoffs is 36. Talked about this in game 1 as well. He's going to have his hands full with Nikola Jokic. He was in foul trouble like we talked about in game 1, or rather in game 2, I'm sorry. He had 5 fouls there in game 2, and we talked about it as one of our points for that bet. And it's the same thing, right? Jokic is gonna press him, and Ayton's probably going to pick up some fouls. And like I said, likely to potentially get into foul trouble again. And I think the Suns are really in tough shape, even at home. No Chris Paul for this game, so obviously that could be significant. But looking for Ayton to cash. Love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We're going DeAndre Ayton under 9.5 rebounds here for the Phoenix Suns. Minus 108 odds here on FanDuel. All right, now it's time for our same game parlay. Now this one's different. This is a full unit because we're going plus 102, so we're going a pretty safe parlay. This is meant to be a 1-unit play. As you can see, I got $30 on it. That is my unit size for all you guys that are wondering. That's what I play for my plays. It's $30 a piece. So love this play, guys. We got Jason Tatum to record 6 rebounds. Obviously, he's had a lot of success here in the postseason to that. He's recorded 6 rebounds in all 8 games here in the playoffs. 10 out of his last 10 games here versus the 76ers, so I think we'll get that. Even though he was in foul trouble last game, he still got 7 rebounds. He only played 19 minutes, still got 7 boards. We got James Harden, 4 rebounds. We saw him collect 10 rebounds last game. He's 5 out of 6 to this line in the playoffs. Pretty solid. He did have just 1 rebound in game 1, but I don't think he replicates that. Looking for him just to get 4. 4 really isn't that many. He's done this in 4 out of his last 6 games versus the Celtics as a member of the 76ers. Doesn't sound great, but it is the playoffs, like I said, and the Celtics are on the road, so I'm expecting some more rebound chances here for Harden and him to be able to cash that line. We got Jaylen Brown, 2+ assists. He's done this in 8 out of his last 8 games, or all 8 games in the playoffs. 5 out of 5 this year versus the 76ers. So I definitely think he can get that, just 2 assists. Not really looking for a lot from him. And then finally in the nightcap, we get Kevin Durant to record 6 rebounds. 7 out of 7 games in the playoffs, all 7 games in the playoffs. 3 out of 4 versus the Nuggets as a member of the Suns. Like I said, we talked about it there with our 8 bet. Durant is collecting a lot of the rebounds, so I'm looking for that to continue here in game number 3 of that series. And I absolutely love the same game parlay, guys. I think it's great value for plus 102. These are all really safe legs. They all should come in, Lord willing. You could play it as a ladder. I mean, it's like a similar idea to a ladder, but we're putting a full unit on it because I just want to make a full unit on it, guys. I want to have a 3-unit day. So I appreciate you guys. That's it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I know we had a lot to get through today. We had a lot of results to go over from the last couple nights. Like I said, we couldn't do it in the last video because I was recording it a little bit early, so that's why we were doing that. Still on a great run in the playoffs, guys. We're 32-17 in the playoffs. We've hit a couple hooks here lately. We've had some bad luck with injuries, illnesses there with Looney. Like I said, Looney definitely cashes. You guys know the deal. Got taken out of the starting lineup just before the game started. His line actually went up to 14.5 throughout the day yesterday. And then right before game time, he wasn't feeling well. And then obviously only played like 10, 11 minutes. Still got 8 rebounds. And that gives you an idea how easily he would have cashed if he got just even 20 minutes. He would have likely cashed. So it is sad, guys. It does make me sad because I think it's ridiculous. D'Angelo Russell, 10 points. He had 10 points. Does he get there? 15.5. It would have been close, but we didn't even get a shot, obviously, because of the blowout, and it was annoying. It was just annoying. It was an annoying night, guys. But we'll get over it. We're gonna get a 3-0 sweep. Hit that like and subscribe, guys. Follow us on social media. I post updates on our Twitter. Join the Discord as well. We have a link down below for that. Become a Straight Fire MVP if you'd like. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace out.